Here I was live. Once again, I'm working on the quarries. I'm using the rake here, and sort the stone out. Stone has to be put in piles. But I love my little ACB. Great piece of kit. It's one of them pieces of kit you just go, yes, I've had a few problems when I first had her. They're being sorted out to speak, and I'm just raking off the stone. You would lose weight, I can tell you that for sure. Because you're vibrating the crap out of yourself. You're kind of having to give it a shake to get that stone sorted from fine stone to rough stone. So you can see. That's one over there, sorted for later on. That's to be used for a big name that I got to put in. This is actually on the farm. So this quarry is owned by the farm, and it's handy as hell to open one. So these stones and everything is right there. So all that stone, the big stone will be used for like rough cast at the bottom of the lanes. Not the lanes. There's a lot of work that this farm has been not worked on for a very long time. There's all the big stone, put it over the big stone pile. That's what I'm doing right now. Just as I'll strip down the stone, if you have a look over here, there's the stone over there, and I've stripped it down. The wall is that's actually me. I've taken that up, taken that down. That's me. I've all this to do. So what I'm doing is I'm just simply grading the stone. I think that's what they call this type of behavior. Where I've just used a big crap stone, but it's not big and crap. It's actually really important for me to use. And all I done was before is I just dumped it because I didn't have the rake stump, the rake. And the idea really is to get all the big stone because that has to be used first on the lanes. And the other small stone can be used for concrete. You know, if you can use it for fence posting and that sort of stuff. You see that weed? It's a nightmare, that stuff. All over the place. That's devils, actually. So, so trying to grade fine to rough and weeds to die. And this is going to be one of my work yards. I'm going to turn this into a work yard eventually and get the diggers and all down here. Once it's all clean, it's leveled. Sounds like Bobby Kennedy for a minute there. And I pulled this now fresh. This came fresh out of the mountain. This has all been pulled today and ripped from the actual stone. Those are bells. Only 3 weeks ago this was massively overgrown. You wouldn't have known it was here. And it's really strange how it's been sitting vacant for nearly 25 years. And I found some really secret, saying that there were man-made quarries here. And they built a lot of houses behind me. And these houses are now, no one lives in anymore. They're on the land. It's kind of Bobby Kennedy. a bit of muck in that one. The only problem is I can't sell this stuff because I don't have a license. I'd love to. There's somebody sitting here. It's working out our 20 ton. A big load of it is worth to a client. I think it's worth about 300 quid plus the quarry tax. But I don't have a license for quarry. I only have for private use. That's all I can use it for. And for cleaning it up, making it all nice. The idea is to clear the land and put it into, I want a yard with equestrian. I want to get horses in. And we'll see if we can get permission for that. But I have to clear the land first and get it all correct. Now, I'm not sure how many people are watching me because I can't really see you, so apologise if anyone is watching me that I know. I'm going to ignore you guys, I just can't see you. So I've got this thing tied around my neck. And a flat neck it is, and I understand, guys, I understand a flat neck it is. But I can't see you. So I'm just going to keep talking nonsense, really. I have to pull back every time because the grading, when I'm pulling this stuff, it kind of rolls into me. And I have the shock book for the scoop at the front, but look at that there. That's kind of like dust. I graded that down over the air dust somehow. Or maybe it's just muck, I don't know. Actually looks like muck. So I have a local farmer coming down here and he's asked me if I can just pull in a bit of stone for him. He needs a bit of stone for a couple of concrete posts. And I went, yeah, I'll do that for you, mate. That is muck. It's not going to work. So if you have a look at the quarry over there, that's actually the start of my quarry. I'm really pleased. Let's have a look at the shoes over here. I'll pull this over now if you can see that there. I'll just go, I'll have to actually put that a bit smoother here. Because that will absolutely destroy me. I'll go up the big Al's eyes with a digger. Here we go. This digger is really, really reliable. I love this. Don't get me wrong, the welding in her is absolutely dire. But see, since JCB found out that I had so many problems, they have been all over me like a rash, and I'm so glad they have been. So there's it. So that's all fresh out of the mud. That's the big stone over there, and the little stone here. And I have just taken this up, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous stone, and it's all over this land. It's all over. Stone over there. Not much there anyway. Oh. How's your day been, guys? I hope you are all having a great day. This is just beautiful weather. I mean, look at this. You just can't see much, but hold on. See these big bushes? They're a bloody nightmare. I hate them. I hate them. Now, shockingly, that rake that I bought for the stone is great for pulling out them bushes. It just totally rips it from the roots, which I like a lot. Because they're a bloody nightmare. So, should be. That's not what I came here to do, like to rip out the bushes. But if you could only see the actual the beauty in which I am working upon, the viewpoint from here is phenomenal. I can see over there, just over there, I can see the whole of Belfast, the whole of Stormont, and yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. Beautiful spot. Be very careful. This rake doesn't like hard stone, but I know that there is, because I'm right at the base of the stone that I pulled out there with the tooth. There we go. Let's get that shaken. That's good. care for your muscles, I can tell you that for sure. I'm sure there's someone looking that goes, "Oh, you have no muscles." I do. I've got abs. I've that many abs, I think they call it a keg. Uh, so I'm going to basically just sit and talk nonsense here now for the next few 20, 25, 30 minutes. I might stop and see who's talking or who's on. So I look forward to seeing some of our regulars. I'm sure they are. I'm sure you are all having a great day while I'm sitting slaving like I couldn't. I'm not really slaving, I'm sitting comfortably in the JCB. I was down at the JCB at Denison's in Ballymena, or not Ballymena, Ballycastle. No, not Ballycastle, say it again. Temple Patrick, that's the one. Yes, Temple Patrick. And I was down with them, and oh, did I get a welcome? They were so kind of me. You know, I've sat and done a video of them about the JCB giving me so many problems. And you couldn't see much of more professional business or a professional team. They tried very hard to make sure that I was extremely welcome. Everyone said hello to me, even though they knew that I was a douchebag YouTuber who had a problem with this JCB. There was the welds on it, and there was a couple of other things like the upside down sticker, which I thought was awful. But they're sorting it, and they're replacing my cab for me, which is really, really cool. They've got a full replace. The JCB are going to replace the cab with a proper galvanized cab, because I think that there's a possibility this one wasn't galvanized, but I don't know. We will find out once. No, I don't think we will actually, because I think they're just going to replace it. And I'm happy with that. So we're going to lose her, I think, in about 2 months. JCB are taking her back, and they're going to put an auto hitch on as well, because it's not that easy. I don't know if you know Joe. Joe works for me, and the wee man trying to change this bloody thing, change every, the buttons on it. He just can't do it. The weight of his body just doesn't. It's not an easy replacement system, So, I don't know how many people are watching. There could be thousands, it could be 12, there could be 1, there could be 0. But I've had major problems at the minute with YouTube, and I don't know why. If anyone's watching, I go, Al, I know what your problem is. I've tried everything. People say to me, oh, you're doing too much. Sometimes you're doing too much comedy, and you're doing too much politics, and you're doing too much business. But I've been doing that for a while, and I got millions of hits basically doing that. What I have found is that one of my members of staff who was doing the editing, Rowan, he left. And I have a funny feeling his skill set and my skill set of editing videos is very, very different. And because of that, I believe it could have been a thing where it's dropped. Thumbnails I don't think were as good as Rowan's, even though Rowan's done a lot simpler than I did. I kind of over-complexed it, and according to the AI bots, it's not right. I've also now, all the videos that I've been doing keywords extremely methodically. So keywords and target descriptions and what I've got to say has been massively changed, better than what Quarry was doing. And yes, we have noticed there is a little increase in the analytics, which is great. And I'm really, really pleased by that. But I'm not saying it's the end all yet. I don't know where I'm going to stand. I don't know what's happening. I thought I was shadow banned, to be honest with you. And then I thought to myself, YouTube hasn't a clue about me. I'm not important. I've only got 3,000 subscribers. They don't call me Drake. So, I thought about it. The delusions of grandeur is what I looked at. Was like, there's no way I'm shadow banned because I haven't said anything nasty. I'm not a nasty person, and I don't come up with severe politics other than give up to my local politicians and some like police officers. But overall, you would hear me talk nonsense about the society. Although I am going to do a new channel very soon called Big Al Takes on the World, where I'm going to talk openly but not have my own personal opinion. I'm going to create opinions. So Big Al versus the World, I think I'll call it. It hasn't started, but we're doing like a podcast, and I'm going to invite people. I'm probably going to pay speakers to come and speak on the channel, so I'll pay them to come and say hello and give me a point of view. So hopefully that'll be a great new channel. Get to put the suits on a lot more and have to sit doing this. Well, you know what? I love this. This is a hobby. This is a hobby. So if anyone says they're working or why are you working, I'm not. I'm genuinely not working. This is just a hobby for me. I love this. I love the diggers and I love the JCBs. I'm a big fan of JCB. I've been since I was a kid. Never could afford one, and I never had a reason to until I became an actual sort of contractor. And as things progress and I've become more wealthier, but you know what? I'm going to buy myself more toys. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I bought myself toys, and it's work toys. So instead of buying a nice Ferrari, which is a nice toy, it's not a work toy. It doesn't make money, and I like toys that make money. That's what I do. I like toys that make money. So I'm just shaking all this quarry dust out, as you can see. That's good stuff there. You can make concrete out of that. That's great stuff. And then I put the big roughies over there. So we've got our roughs over there and a quarry dust here. And the quarry dust is very important for the top line of anything really. I can filter that down again. So I can filter it down one more time. And I can crush it like to a total fine crush. And that's great for pavements and slabbing and that sort of stuff. Yep, and if you've seen the video, yes, I can. I am a slabber. So, if anyone again is watching and just joined the team, joined the discussion, sorry I can't see you or talk to you because I'm actually not able to due to the fact that I can't see the video. I can't see it, but I have to stop when I'm doing it. Just kind of would work out. Look at this. He's never seen that before. Jesus, where's it go? What? I've got the digger. The digger's over there. What? Where's my cab? Ah, and I've got a swinger. Look at this. Whop, 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 whop. She goes from left to right. She's a great job. What a great digger. I love it. Again, I wish she was properly quality control before I got her. I mean, they did kindly admit to me that it probably wasn't properly PID, whatever you call it. But, they made up with it, and they gave me brand new hats, and gave me a new seat cover, and they gave me some more air fresheners, and gave me some burgers too. Oh, I had a nice burger at the place. They gave me a spin on the new 14 0.5 tonner, and Stephen and they've all been extremely good to me. So they've looked after me since they forgot about me. If that makes sense. I won't ever deny that they didn't look after me initially. But since they found out that I wasn't looked after, I've never seen such a difference in. And they say it's not because I'm a YouTuber. And you know what? It is the case because they invited me up, said, please don't bring your cameras out. We want you just to come up with you as a customer and want you to experience it. So there it is. There's William to get his stuff. So I'm going to pull myself around here for William to get his wee trailer in. Here we go. Ready for him. Oh, come over here, you bugger. Put it over here. Oh. Come on, you. What's wrong with you? Oh. The tail was know why it was anchored in. At this point, I can actually take the camera off and speak this. I'll just load this beautiful dust that I've been sorting. This is for a farmer who's no, it's a bit of a silly statement. Farmer that owns land. Yes, he does. Uh, pretty good. Pretty good. Well, there he is. A wee plastic trailer. He's just reversing it. He has to manipulate it to get into the reverse. Last one, William. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate that stuff into that little. He's going to get a bit of thing for. I think he's doing a couple of pillars. I think he's a bit of concrete for. So we have it. That's what I'm giving him here now. What I've been sorting for that stuff. All beautiful quarry dust and stone. I load that into the thing right now. Very soon, preferably. Into the trailer. Good. Okay. So this gear is free of charge. If you want to come up anywhere in the county down area, have some of this stuff because we're going to make a massive clearing. So if you're farming here in the Rumbo area, up the mountain of Rumbo, I think it is. Is it Rumbo? Thank you. All right, William. Thanks, buddy. There we go. I can see the shock of his arse. Jeepers. There he goes. I didn't want to show you the shock of his ass. It was a bit frightening though. Okay, so where are we going? Where are we going? Who wants to go and take this thing for a ride? I want to go over and start pulling out some of these things so I can. Maybe I should actually go up here. Show you this place here. I think if you want to have a bit of a view, you can come and see this. I'll go up here. Hang on, I'll just take a wee round me up. So this quarry, as I said, this is a quarry that was forgotten about in the 1800s, and it was a man cut, and I just managed to pull new like little ramps here for it to put my digger up. And I'll just go up the mountain here. Well, not the mountain, but it's up the hillside, if you call it a hillside. It's all a massive rock face, but that's what I'm doing. If you have a look, that's what I'm doing in the minute. So I'm pulling this girl out, using that tooth below. There's a tooth there, and I'm pulling all that rock face out, and I'm clearing this hedging here. But I'll just show you because it's you got to go up this gigantic area here. If you look up there, look how tall it is. So the rock goes up there. I want to show you this because it's actually quite cool. So as I was continually pulling out the land, I noticed pots and pans and knives and forks, old ones like from the 50s and the 40s. And I saw little trinkets and that sort of stuff, and it was really, really cool. I don't know what, and I bet, I'm looking for tools is what I'm looking for, hand picks and that sort of stuff, but I couldn't find any, not yet anyway. So I'm just going up here, I'm doing a bit of pulling. Here. I'll show you what I did, and I got it all cleared. Now the big digger, I don't know if you'd seen my video on the big digger. Bessie, her name is. Bessie the big JCB 14.5 tonner. She's coming down here very soon because I need to get this all clean and made even. Whoa! That's a big drop. Oh, that hurts. So, oh, so as you can see, I'm going up this rampart. But look what I've pulled out so far. So I've cleaned this area up. I just, because you can open this window up. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. Look at this for a cool thing. What a sunroof. What a sunroof. So I'll just show you here. So there is what I've been cleaning and cleaning up. That big pile has to be cleaned. There used to be a massive cave down there, just over here. There used to be a massive cave, and I basically filled it. I filled it with all the screen that's here, and I've got to get this all cleaned up over the corner. But that's where we want to put the diggers. The diggers and the plant machine is going to go in here. We're going to fence it off eventually because it's a natural area. So let's just go and show you here. This is actually. Take this up around here, and hopefully we're going to see what I see every time I'm up here. It's absolutely fabulous. And I'm only up in 3 weeks, and I only get the odd time to play up here. Normally on Saturdays when everyone's away home. There's an old pot I was telling you about. Look, see that pot there? That was an old pot, and I was sitting right on the top of this ramp. Now I didn't realise I was just naturally pulling away. And then I found that there was an actual man-made ramp here around the quarry. And I kept on going up the hill through on this ramp and thinking to myself, what the hell is this? I kept on going up, as you can see, I'm just going uphill here. The digger can pull it up, like I mean, it's amazing, this digger. Look at that stuff. I'm probably going up at 25 degrees. No, maybe less. I don't know. But look at this for you guys. Oh my God, look at that for a view. Here we go, guys. Are you ready? Can anyone see that? I don't know if I can. Yes, I can. Look at the horn of the wolf. There's horn of the wolf, people. There's the Black Mountains over there. That is the whole of Belfast from this quarry. See that, guys? So I'll just pull that back. I'll make it white again. I'll keep going here, and I'll show you that. So, as I was basically going across this ramp, this is the quarry I was telling you about here. Look, it's all been sort of evened out. Look at the size of that stone. But look, come over here, and then I went, crikey, someone has dug another quarry in here. Yeah, it's a cavern. There's a deep hole, very deep. So I just threw the actual old timbers and the old wind bushes. Died down really quickly. If I light a fire, that'd just be a massive engulfing. I've got to control the fire. I can't really. But the idea really is to get rid of that. So I've been clearing this whole area from this wind bush, and I just kept on pulling it out. I mean, you know, I'm sure you know what I mean when I keep pulling and pulling. You just don't know what you get eventually, and that all goes in there. There's out of that hole. And it just goes into nowhere. Massive cavern there. So what I think what's happened is someone dug in and realised it wasn't good stone, and they basically, I don't know, well, they just started to get it, started the other one. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to pull up the shrubs back here, because I want to try and show you the viewpoint from the top of this. Now this goes up and round. This goes around again, and I can go up further. I haven't got round to pulling it yet. Show you. So up here, it goes up again. There's another ramp here, and it goes up another 20, 30 feet, and I'm already up the hill or on top of the rock. But look at this, guys. If I could just show you this. Another house here, just here. Look at this. Hope I don't fall down a big hole. So that'll be it. Now, anyone who doesn't see me for a couple of weeks, you know where I am. I'm in this big hole. Look at this. You see what I'm looking at? Again, look, watch. Look at that. What about that for a bedroom window? Now, what I want to do if I can get permission, I would love to build a planned office here and have that office, my window, right here, looking onto that beauty. Horrible grains where they built the Titanic. Horrible grains where they built the Titanic. The whole of Belfast, like the whole of Belfast, right on top. And there's like acres and acres of fields between Belfast City. I think I've got the most beautiful spot in the world of North, well, the country of Northern Ireland, and I want to clear this spot. I can take what I'm going to do. I'm not going to ask permission, I'm just going to go and clear this spot. These women are bloody nightmare. They're a disaster. It grows in on any sort of quarry land or any stone area, and they're a disaster. Now, the good news is that I've got this rake. This rake's really, really cool for pulling the ground clear. I mean, who else wants fun like this? Look at that. Put it all like the hell. I want to go forward. Forward! Come on, little JCB. You know the rules. Get the teeth into that. This one here, this one looks good. That's the boy. Look at that. Easy as hell. No with a JCB. That's why I spent money on it, because this is gonna, and it already has. I've been doing lots of work for a lot of customers now who's been saying, look, I hear you got a JCB, a smaller one, can you do X, Y, Z for me? And it's great because I'm getting tons of work, and I'm being having to employ a bloody digger man. But would it be the same? I'm rather. I should have just been a digger man instead of being an entrepreneur or a businessman. I should have just done digger work. Or a truck driver. That's the most. What do you think? Big Alan truck driver. I think that's a great one, truck driver. So the idea of, let me just pull that on here and see what I can do. Oh, going down a bit of a hill now. Just pull this out to make sure I'm not going to fall down a big bloody hole. Because the last thing I want to do is go into a cavern. They're all grown over, you see. So you don't know what's below it or who's been there. Because I'm sure, because I've already seen, as I'm clearing, big caverns, and they're like, oh my goodness, I don't want a mini digger going down it. So just clear this area and just keep making sure that it's solid ground. Big Al fell in the hole. This is no one cost. He was lost seed of a really rare. Because I mean, it's acres and acres. I actually believe there's something like 6 or 7 acres of this stuff that I've been asked to clear, and as a consequence, I get a big favor. Now I'm doing this at my own cost, and as a consequence, it's a partnership. So it's more or less that's how you do it. You do deals. You make sure that it's all written down, it's all contracted. Yeah, box go and sit in the middle of that. The box go. See the box go, guys? I'm sorry. Box go. Sitting right in the middle of these windows, like a little scion of flowers. And I'm just going forward. I just rip it out and just go forward, guys. I just making little paths. I'm heading towards Belfast. It's going to be in a couple of years, I think. That's actually sitting by me. These things are a bloody nightmare. Once they go into the land, it's really hard to get rid of them. I was told anyway. I've had no experience of it. I'm a dumb electrician from half for maybe half for 20 per minute. Ah! Jesus Christ! That's what you have to. I don't know if anyone just saw that. I got attacked viciously by that wind bush. It's spiky. Sorry, Mr. Foxglove. I'll try not to hit you. I don't like to. I got you. No, I got past you. Hello. Come on, Mr. Foxglove. You stay there and I'll get the other one. Come back next year. There's a whole invasion of foxgloves. There you go. I've saved you. I do like foxglove. It's one of the nicest wildflowers there is. I understand that these wind bushes are actually JCB colours, I was told. Maybe they're not, I don't know. All I gotta do is try and rip all this crap out. I mean, I was supposed to be doing quarry stonework. You know, I came to show you the view, guys. I have to rip the place down and show you the view. Because that's the whole idea. Look, I mean, who wants to live here with me? The only thing you have to do is cook food. Oh, and clean the house. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you. Doesn't matter. You know. I'll do it anyway, you know. As long as I can keep the house clean. Oh, and polish the car. Set the cars. Speaking of cars, I was thinking of getting myself a Rolls Royce. I don't know if it's I don't think I can tow the trailer with it, but I've always wanted a Rolls Royce. There was a beautiful Rolls Royce for sale recently, and you can actually get a tow hitch for it. You can actually get a tow hitch for a Rolls Royce. Did you hear that, guys? I just hit stump. I actually just hit stump dead there. Oh, I love it. That is so, I don't know, satisfying. So I ended up putting all that stuff in a big pile. I let it dry out first. I put it in a big pile. And then what I'll do is, oh, do you hear that, guys? Do you hear the crack of that wood? I mean, it just takes it. JCB has no, if I had a higher vehicle before I got this, ow, yeah, bugger. That's the thing. You should always keep your door closed or pull back so it doesn't hit you. Because they've been here for 20 odd years and they're massively mature, these wind bushes. And again, I probably been talking to myself. I don't even know how many people are on at the minute. So no one's watching and I just made a fool of myself. But these are missing so much crack. So much. Oh, that's what happens. Ha ha ha! Here's my house. Look, I can actually build a wee shed in here and just live here. Look at this. Look. Look at this. Just look at this. You know, just sit here and chill. I can tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get up here. Well, actually, no, you can't because. Oh! Put my blade down now. Put my blade down. I'm going to go up higher actually. There's a wee higher spot here. You see that, guys? There's a higher spot here. I'll head back and I'll go up here. Look. We'll go here, shall we? Before I used to put this all in one big pile. Then I realized there's no point. Oh, that's tight. If you have a look at some of my videos, that word "it's tight" is always used by Joe, my wee apprentice. Everything always seems to be tight for him. It's tight. It's tight. I don't know where he gets it from. Anyway, but I keep saying it now. Or maybe it was me who said it. He just repeated what he said. Anyway. Up we go. There we go. Up the hill. Good. I don't think this is a natural ramp. I don't know, maybe it is. But the idea really is I want to clear this. I want to get to the top of the flag and put a big Al flag on top of it, keep the JCB to the top of the line. What say you guys? It's getting darker here. The trees look, or the wind bush looks a bit, I see, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll speak to you soon. It doesn't seem to be as mature here. Just rip that out of the way. There's a big one there. There's a massive wind bush. See that, guys? Oh, look at that! Get off my digger. Jesus. Get off, you bugger, you. Right? Get some on the way. Still on, look. Get off! How do you get this off? Answers to the postcard or comment down below. Oh no, there's no comment. Come on, you get off it. Like I'll replot it, look. Are you eating? Shithead. Excuse my language, people. Not really stuck. So I'll try again. Maybe if I pull it in. So we'll try and see if we can dig up and bring this up here for a bit of crack. Probably enough. There's more, I hear more stone. So the stone itself is sitting really right on top of the land. There is no real soil. And if there is, it's just, that's probably why these wind bushes are so loving this, because I understand that this wind bush stuff loves, it's stuck in the corner. Oh, it's going to get on my wig. Get away. There you go. So the wind bush itself, I've been told, it's a lover of, I have to push that up. Come on, yeah, boy, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We're in, what do you call it, boat? Yeah, coming out of its roots. So there's a big cliff again here. And I may not be able to get back out again. So I'll be stuck on top of this hill forever. I won't, like, I'll walk out through the digger here. See this, guys? So this is, there's an actual cliff face again. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get this all out of the way. Drop it there. So, where's my channel going? 20,000 subscribers, 7 million views so far, and thank you very much, is what I can say, is thank you very much. I'm honoured that people think that I'm entertaining or entertaining enough. I do try and make myself a bit of a slight entertainer. I like to think of myself as a Northern Irish Jeremy Clarkson, that's what I want to call myself. You know, as fat as him. I don't have as much of a beer belly as him, I suppose. But that's the whole plan. I want to, you know, that's going to flick me right on the bloody, I just knew that's going to flick me, so I'm going to go back again. Get it out of the way. Not flicking me, you bugger. So the idea really is, the plan is that for the channel, I want to grow it where I'm hoping I can inspire other people to become entrepreneurs and use my infotainment or slight comedic sense to gain an audience. Now, of course, we don't know where it's going to go and whether I'm off a level that people find entertaining every week. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know. My staff seem to think I'm funny. Is that enough? I don't know. Look at this, guys. So I'm just going to the top of the Flagstaff here. This is Big Al's Flagstaff. I'm just going to even it up, and I'm going to make a new place for this JCB to sit. And I'll take a nice picture of her with it. What do you call it in the background? Oh, look at that big girl there. Out you go. Out you go. Look at this. Up I go again. I hope there's no clip this. I hope there's no bloody prop. Remember. Okay. Where do you see it? So, I think this is the height. This is as good as it gets, guys. There's no higher, which is good because when I turn it around, watch the view, guys. Watch the view. Try and get that out of the way first. That wind push can go to blazes. Look at this, guys. I'm going to turn it around and then you can see what I can see. And that's where big. Look at this. See over there? See all this? I don't know what to say. Sorry, guys. I don't know what you're seeing. So see all this wind push? I have to clear that. That's where Big Bessie comes in. Big Bessie's gonna clear all that area. That's not going to be my part of the deal, but I have to clean it all and cover that land as a part of the deal. So I feel this is the top of this mound. So I'm going to clear it, and then we're going to make sure everything's out of the way first. I mean, I'm sitting on a massive angle. And there's snow. Look, there's bloody snow there. Right on the top of it. See that, guys? Right to the top. It's going to wreck my rig, so I can't. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Right here, there's a load of snow. A good base to put. So I just make it nice and square. And I'm going to take a wee drink on the top of this. I don't know how long the live's been. So just making it nice and square, a bit bigger to sit right on top, and I'm going to turn it around right to the top. You ready, guys? Here we go. Right, this, and I want to show you what I know, what I can see. Whoever's not watching this already, watch this, guys. Watch how beautiful Northern Ireland is. Come to Northern Ireland, one of the nicest countries in the world. I'm going to just park her here. Okay. Because I'm going to show you this, guys. Look at this for a beauty. Oh, I have to get out of here. And I'm going to take off my neck brace, and you guys are going to see what I just did and where I am. And there is Northern Ireland and Belfast. There's Belfast. There is Stormont over there. I don't know if you can see it. Right over to as far as, I would say you can probably see Colmer from here. But there's Belfast Harbour where what do you call it was? That's where I will draw in for you guys. I will draw in. You ready? There it is there. Can you see it, guys? So that is good, beautiful Belfast. And I'm on the top of this hill. There's the city of Lisburn down here. I'll just show you. Oh, there's the the city of Lisburn, all the way around. Now all we need here now is to build a house, and this will be where the studio could be. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But sadly, I am not the owner of this land here. So, wish I was. Anyway, guys, that's me, and I don't know how long I've been doing this for, but thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. It was lovely meeting you all, and I hope that you had a good time with me, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.